Hello everyone, it's Stray Faye here with another episode of Grandia 2. Alright, last episode we finally said goodbye to Mirimu Village. We were in that village for a really long time, a lot happened there. But now we can set off towards our goal, sending Elena to the cathedral, the Granas Cathedral. So we've been winding our way through this mountain. We're pretty much at the tail end of this area. We pretty much went through all like the caverns, the maze-like caverns. Now it's just like one last stretch, one last stretch of path to get to the tippy top. Alright, still got some enemies, some items to collect. Just a few, just a handful of items, and we'll finally reach our goal. A long time coming. Alright, so we are fully healed up. Luckily, they gave us a bunch of campgrounds to, like, recover. They really made this place easier. They could have made it a lot harder. But, yeah, MP, SP management is pretty easy in this level.
Oh, that was a breeze.
Oh my god, a lot of coins. I've got a lot of coins to spend after this. Alright, so, you might have noticed that axe that was in that pond down there. Get a better look at it. This is like taunting you from this little puddle. It's like, oh, I want that. You think it'd be a little bit more complicated of a puzzle, but it's just a simple push the rock puzzle. No more water, and then the water drains. Hopefully that doesn't affect some other systems down below. Alright, just pick it right up. Got Dragon Slayer Axe. That sounds amazing. Not too many dragons, not too many dragons that we fight, but I think it is effective against reptiles. Yeah, effective on reptiles. I think in the next town over, there's like an upgrade. You can decide if you want to like just buy a new axe from Eric or just keep this one on him for a little longer. But cool. It just looks like, I don't know, like a legendary axe, like how there's like a legendary sword in like the lake or something, but instead it's an axe. And let's continue on our way. Just a bunch of items just sitting on the way. Holy wound salve. Did someone leave that? Some priest leave that behind? Alright, take care of these Bigfoot.
Now burn to a crisp.
So nice that you're weak to fire. So nice that Rome gets to act first.
Oh, that was a breeze.
Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. Alright. Back at the base, but then we like... Oh, this is kind of a nice view. Nice view of the waterfall. We came from down there. Now we're going back in the waterfall. But it's just for a quick little detour. It is kind of neat. You get a nice view over here after we fight these... face huggers. Good thing they didn't back attack me. What do you want to do? Elena, just do whatever. I can go to sleep. I don't know, whatever.
Stuff of nightmares.
They're nice and clustered together. Actually, I probably should have zapped them. That would have casted a lot faster than Snowball fighting them. You guys are all asleep. I'm gonna go after you. You might scuttle.
Expect an early winter with lots of snow.
Might scuttle out of that Snowball range. Nope.
Oh, that was a breeze.
Drone was fast enough. Got lots of drops. Right. Yeah, it's kind of a pointless view of the waterfall up here. It's like, ooh, pretty. Look at this water that the Dreamcast rendered. I guess back in the day, this would have been like, whoa, water. You know, like back then in the GameCube, like people were wowing the water in Ocarina of Time, and then they're like wowing the water in like the GameCube era, like Sunshine. It's like, oh my god. All these 3D games. And then there's another outcropping here. You would have like seen that chest, and if we didn't collect it before, we would have been like, huh, wait, how do we get over there? And then would have had to like scratch our head trying to navigate back over. Where did we come from? It's just a little pass here. Actually, let me check over here. Yeah, we came from there. And we go this way. Back on to the path. Alright. Yep, okay, there's monsters here. Monsters here, which means it's a place that I haven't explored yet. Ooh, it's like, kind of odd that you get to attack first. I guess Burn Flame. I can also go Boom, but... Let's race. Who gets to attack first?
Chase the hellfire!
You cannot get away with that!
Roan still has to clean up. Can't really blame Merrick, because Merrick's not like a dedicated spellcaster, and he doesn't have all the passive abilities.
Oh, that was a breeze.
That I slapped on alone. Let's keep going. Just got some money bags here. There's like 2 more items to collect, and then we're... Oh no, chameleons. 2 more items to collect, and then when we're out of the woods, we'll be out of the mountains. What do you want to do? You still have a lot of MP. How about you just zap them?
Electrocute!
Electrocute. No scathing resistances.
Oh, that was a breeze.
I feel like this like buff that I gave Ryudo is like coming in clutch. Getting a lot of drops. Got another Mirage earring. Only we got that earlier to do to get the snake earring. I think I like whatever we have on our characters. It's good. Oh great, we got steam traps. I mean, I guess we could just run through. It only does like a little bit of damage. Depends how patient you want to be. Some more twin ogres. Stuff of nightmares. Fast cast.
Stuff of nightmares. You cannot get away with that!
Alright, easy.
Oh, that was a breeze.
Ron's is taking care of everything. It makes me wonder, like, am I on hard? Don't worry. We'll eventually get to something that's gonna be really hard. And then we'll probably regret our decision. Rowan's your turn again. Fire!
Now, burn to a crisp!
Like, single-handedly just taking care of the population here.
Oh, that was a breeze.
The service, right? You're like, pretty sure other people have to commute down this area. We got like a nice little doorway here, but although it's locked, we have to exit out the zone a different way. It's kind of weird. They just have like a fancy bridge there. Like, can I go that way? That seems like the way to the cathedral. Let's finish mopping up these guys. One more item to collect, and then we'll be out of here.
Electrocute!
Right now, everyone's really running,
that
running
was a
close to
breeze.
empty. Alright, here we go. Little bag. Seed of Spells. Let's see, what does that do? Seed of Spells. Oh, 10 maximum MP. That almost seems like it would be good for Millennia, because I usually have her on zap duty during boss fights. I'll hold on to that. Something very nice. Alright, as we go this way. I guess we go through the peasant entrance to get to town. If you want to go back to Miramu, but we finally reached St. Heim Papal State after scaling that large mountain. Yeah. A nice little town and cathedral on top of a mountain. We made it! We are finally here! And we got the gate guard. Looks like he's a priest. With a priest by night, gate guard by day. Before you lies the splendor of St. Heim Papal State, dedicated in honor of the glory and majesty of our great Lord Granas. Cute. So this is where the cathedral is? Yes, it is so. But what business have you at the cathedral? I am a sister in the service of Lord Granas. My name is Elena. Father Carius of Carbo in the Black Forest instructed me to come and call upon His Holiness Pope Zara. Now I'm like kind of worried about this at this point because some of our interactions with other religious folk, with especially with the High Priestess Celine, yeah, we came over to the Pope to help Elena like theoretically seal or like exorcise like the darkness within her. But it seems like their solution is to just, like, kill them, according to the actions of Miramu Village, which, yeah, makes me a little bit... Makes me a little bit wary about handing off Elena, like, at this point, but we'll see what happens. Well, that must have been quite a journey. So you wish to meet His Holiness Zara? I must make a report regarding the ceremony of sealing. Well then, let me lead you to the cathedral. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Well, I would rather not today. I shall go there directly tomorrow. Elena getting cold feet? As you wish. I shall inform His Holiness. And so the mighty warriors come to the end of their lengthy, needlessly complicated journey. You did good, kid. Must be tired. Oh, you're like, Roan. Like, Roan, you really, like, went out of your way. And yeah, we did have a little bit of a detour going to Miramu. Ryudo, what will you and the others do now? Still a little concerned about my brother, but I have no idea where he might be. Yeah, we don't got any leads on that. I'm pretty sure, yeah, him and Merrick will want to, like, deal with that, though, if we do get a lead. Right now, like, I'm more worried about leaving Elena here. It's like, Ryudo, you think we get, like, some alarm bells at this point? He's like, on the way here, we met the Inquisition force. Like, what are they gonna do to Elena? Fate has seen fit to bind brother to brother. I would stay on with you, for Destiny's work is not yet complete. I would like to stay with you, too. But I am also interested in the stories told by the Church of Granas, so I would like to stay here for a while. Alright, so I guess we're gonna hang out in town. Not a problem. Not like I have anywhere else to be. But Elena, you sure you don't want to take care of your business today? It is an audience with His Holiness Zara, so I want to be neat before I go. Okay, either like she's worried about being dirty. I mean, we have been traveling. We just scaled a mountain. Might wanna clean up beforehand, or she just doesn't want to leave Ryudo so soon. Okay, let's spend the night here and rest our feet. Or for some of us, our rat-stained claws. Oh, this guy. Yes, let's do. I am hungry as well. Yes, you are right. Aw, she seems so sad. Like, oh, the journey's over. Alright, so if you want to just kind of rush through things, You can just go to the inn, and then it'll like prompt you to like kind of fracture your party for a little bit, and then you go to the cathedral to meet up, and then yeah, and then you can be on your way. But of course, I want to check out all the dialogue, so it's not gonna be as dramatic because I feel like this town is rather peaceful like compared to Miramu, so like dialogue difference aren't gonna be as dramatic. But it's still interesting. Must have been a long, hard trip from Carbo. You are in the home of Lord Granas now, so you needn't worry about a thing. I'll convey your request for an audience with His Holiness Zera, so please just take it easy and rest for a while. Alright, yeah, so we're gonna take it easy. Let's see, sir. I'm no good without some wine. See? My hands are trembling. Oh, sir, have you been drinking too much of the church wine? Ever since my beloved wife passed away, I've been rather fond of wine, and this is what came of that. Uh-oh. Still, I thought of starting over again. My son Mark is still young. I could start over, living with him. Thought I could have a rebirth of sorts in this land, shake off my weak spirit, and become an outstanding father. Thought I'd undergo any kind of suffering to put a smile back on my son's face. Of course you would. You must have been lonely by yourself. I prefer to run solo myself. I mean, you know, if you have a kid, it's kind of hard to do that. Tough at times, but it has its advantages. Alright, well, it looks like he's here for some rehab. Kind of weird that it's like, where's this kid? His kid is like, there's no wife. So, is the kid just like alone somewhere? Just remember this NPC for later. This is like one of the few NPCs that you should talk to before leaving if you want to like get all the collectibles. Let's see, and we'll go there last. Let's go to the general store. Now, as for things you want to purchase here, I'm gonna touch all the things. You could probably skip over this inventory, because from here to the next town over, you're not going to really encounter any bosses. So, like, whatever you buy here, you're gonna replace very quickly after just taking care of some, like, mob monsters. Alright, welcome to St. Heim's shop, located right here in the St. Heim Papal State, land of Lord Granas. And look, we can check it out. I got a claimer. Yeah, this stuff will mostly be replaced like the next town over without you even having to encounter a boss fight. I think the halberd for Merrig, though, I think this is also sold in the next town over if you wanted to upgrade Merrig, even though we just found an axe. We just found an axe in the mountains we just came from, but this has 10 more attack, but I guess it just doesn't have the bonus of being good against reptiles. Alright, armor, we got Sister's Robe, has poison resistance. I think there's a similar robe in the next town over that offers the same amount of defense, but also paralysis resistance, so you can kind of like pick and choose what you want. Ooh, Sister's hat. Everyone could. I can just imagine everyone wearing like a non-habit or something. Give yourselves paralysis resistance. Okay, you can kind of mix and match that. Heavy boots. Got a healing ring. This gives you 5 defense, and it also comes lumped with a healing spell that you can use. Move block charms, magic block charms. These are new. Got some consumable items. These are kind of like the same fare as other towns. Got some like equivalent refresh spells. Move and magic blessing. Yomi's elixir. Get some character revive potions. A little expensive, but. And then we have our regional items. Kind of find it funny that there's like actual food being sold here. Kind of want to just buy it just because it's like a unique item. We got butter roll, which restores 50 SP, and like sandwich. A fresh sandwich. I think there'll be like better items up ahead, but I kind of just want to buy. I just kind of want to buy some butter rolls and sandwiches for the road, why not? There we go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off on the equipment until I reach the next town over. Maybe if the mobs are really hard, I can always like backtrack to purchase something. Alrighty. Alright, how much we got? I'm gonna go back in. You can kind of touch stuff along the walls. Like these strange little squeak bars. Do they like throw a knife on the floor? That's dangerous. Like, what the heck are those? Yeah, they have like an angel and like a bird cage. What the heck is with this decor? And of course, Tutorial Man. Tutorial Man has same tutorials. He does not change. Alright, let's keep going. There's a lot of places to check out. Most notably, there's a pasture area, and there's also a library that's gonna like give us a lot of lore dump. What's the matter? Are you resting? Or do you feel sick or something? Gotta watch the squeak bars to make sure they don't escape from their pasture. Did you guys already go to the squeak bar pasture? No, not yet. Well, just go have a look. It's got the best view around. Very refreshing. And there's lots of cute squeak bars lying around. Where is this pasture anyway? Just go straight down the road behind the inn. You can't miss it. It's a great spot. You should really go see it. Yeah, we'll go see it. Oops. Yeah, we'll talk to him again. We'll talk to him again after checking out the squeak boss. I probably know the little critter that was in the armor shop, the weapon and armor shop. Yeah, they kind of just invented some weird creature called the squeakbot that's a combination between vermin and livestock. Squeakbot! Gee, aren't these things just disgustingly cute? You can interact with some of them. There's the tiny ones that sound like mice. Squeakbot, squeakbot! I find it amazing how little creatures can still grow so big. Okay, seems like the same reaction. Oh, Merrick, you have a reaction to this one. They cry as if they try to relate a message to us. What is it, little squeak paw? Do they all have different dialogue? No, only some of them. Some of them Merrick will respond to, some of them Ryudo will respond to. Hello, old man. I came to this country with my wife. It's such an amazing land, isn't it? I am happy here, surrounded by lovely mountains. Yeah, very, very different from the place we came from. You remember it was very barren. But this place, seems to be surrounded by prosperity. Everything is green. Seems like they're pretty self-sufficient. Seems like they have little squeakbot herds. Even though they're up so high in the mountains, they make do being herders. And you, wouldn't you guess it by my looks, but I've even climbed some of those beautiful St. Heim mountains. Wow, I'm impressed. I'd never do that. Well, unless my job didn't take me there. I'll almost do anything for some gold. You wouldn't believe how spectacular the land below looks from atop those mountains. I still remember it so clearly. Now it's too dangerous to climb those peaks. Living down here surrounded by them, all we can do is admire their beauty. It'll be wonderful when someday they'll be safe to climb again. Oh, are they just not safe because of the monsters? or because of the height? You might not be able to even climb them, even if they were free of monsters. You know, when I'm in this country, I can relax and not worry about being attacked. I can live easily, with lovely mountain views. Yeah, these guys are clearly at peace. Kind of feel bad for the people of Mirabu. They don't get to enjoy this kind of prosperity yet they almost got like the hammer of religion just like slammed down on them. Alrighty. This is like a big area, and there's only like a few people to talk to. A nice little pasture. I think there's like some stairs over here. There's some like other NPCs. Very much might like miss some of the people because this place is so big. Of all the great places in the St. Heim Papal State, this is the greatest. Can you feel it? You're right. The sunshine is so nice and warm, and the breeze is so calm and refreshing. Yes, aren't they? Nothing can keep this place from having the perfect combination of sunshine and gentle breezes. Lord Granas has watched over this place for a long, long time. Such a lovely spot. I, for one, am fine without some god looming over me, watching my every move. No thanks. With the sun and breeze here, I must say that there's no place enjoys as much of Lord Granas' protection as this one. Now, if only you would offer that to other towns. Lord Granas, thank you for granting me another day of peace and tranquility. All the people are very, very thankful here. They've lived a blessed life. See those squeak paws over there? Their ancient ancestors used to be clouds. White fluffy clouds that floated in the sky. That is an interesting story. But tell me, why did the clouds become squeak paws? Long ago, after the battle of good and evil ended, our ancestors were very hungry and cold, so Lord Granas gave them to us. That's from an old fairy tale that my grandma told me. Isn't it nice? That one is one of my favorites. The reason the squeak paws' wool is so warm is because when they were clouds, they lived so close to the sun. How about that? See, our clothes are made from wool shorn from the young squeak paws, so they're very warm. Oh, how cute! Elena liked this place. Me, I don't need cute in my life. It's very peaceful and quiet here, but the people here are... Oh, never mind. What do you mean? What do you mean by the people here? Maybe Elena's time on the road has jaded her impressions. The squeak paws came down from heaven to help us live by giving us delicious milk and warm wool. Ah, what a cute cry! And this wool is so fluffy and warm. Warm and happy. Alright, some windmills here. Very, very strong windmills. Jeez, made out of stone. Not sure how effective the wind can push that. The wind turns the windmills, and the windmills grind the wheat for our bread. And bread is what keeps us alive. So a sacred wind blows from the St. Heim Mountains where Lord Granas has descended, and that wind helps keep us alive. Granas took extra good care of this land. The other countries suffer though. No wonder you like it so much here, Elena. Yes I do, I guess. As long as the windmills keep turning, our life can go on from day to day. It's truly something to be thankful for. Alright. Very blessed outlook. Would you like to go to Miramu? get a taste of what suffering is. Sweet disgustingly cute creatures. Okay. Only a few NPCs here. Seems like a family unit just running this pasture. Alright, it's back to town. Hey kid, I saw them. Gotta watch the squeak paws to make sure they don't escape from their pasture. Did you guys already go to the squeak paw pasture? Yeah, we went there already. Oh, so did you see the squeak paws? Cute little critters, aren't they? Yeah, they are certainly interesting. An interesting combination. It's like, yeah, let's just take some livestock and some vermin and just mash it together. I mean, it kind of reminds me of like the Avatar, like Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like, there's no like normal animals except for like Bosco the bear. He's just a bear, but everything else is just like a mishmash of like two creatures. I know what we'll have for dinner with the whole family tonight. Let's have freshly baked bread made with squeak paw milk. It's like, is it yummy because it's like a sheep, or gross because it's also part rat? Our family can hardly finish a day without eating some of that. I better start my day. I better start making it. Fun to have your entire family together for dinner? How nice. Hey, why such a gloomy face? We're about to eat, aren't we? Cheer up. Aw. I feel like Elena's getting really sad because like we're about to separate. Okay, here's what we've been waiting for. Homemade squeak paw milk bread. I better start baking it quickly. Alright, I think we have like a nice little bakery here. Home-baked bread is a blessing of Lord Granas, satisfying both stomach and soul. Let us give thanks to Lord Granas. May we be strong in body and mind, ready to meet the day of darkness. Yes, get your bread. Get your bread and fight Valmar after that. Every day we go to Granas Cathedral to partake of some bread and wine. Afterwards we go share our bread with the poor, unemployed people. Such as that man over there. My, that's so very generous of you. I better not say otherwise or Miss Songstress here will get mad at me. Well, it is no wonder that I do. You're always teasing other people when you open your mouth, Ryudo. I came here from another town. I was full of despair after my husband died and came to seek direction from Lord Granas. Oh dear, that must have been very difficult for you. Yes, when I arrived here I was exhausted in both body and soul, and it was then that I was so kindly given some bread here. I'll never forget how good that bread tasted to me. Exhausted as I was then, since then I've been volunteering here. I hope to share the blessing of Lord Granas with many others, if only in some small way. Okay. No, no, the squeak ball, run. My, you're so cute for a sister. Why the sad face, though? The boyfriend there have been cheating? Oh, boyfriend? Who, me? What? You've got it all wrong. I just came here for some bread, lady. Do I really have a forlorn face? Yes, it shows, honey. You need some perking up. I know. Have some bread. It's a blessing from Lord Granas. My, you're so cute for a sister. Why the sad face, though? Boyfriend there been cheating. If she's I guess maybe the sisters here don't have like a vow of celibacy. Okay, he's gonna keep teasing us. That's a big loaf of bread and a big saw to cut it back there. I don't think I can get back there to touch the bread. Alright, well, where are they gonna serve that? Hello, sir. I ain't got no money and no home. Gotta depend on getting some bread from the bakery. How sad. Why are you so poor? It's cause I ain't working, ain't it? So, get a job? Me, a natural-born klutz? No matter what I try to do, I screw it up. I guess I ain't cut out to do work. I got nothing but bad memories about any work I ever did. So lay off of me, will ya? This is a professional layabout. I am sorry that you had so many bad experiences, but the only thing keeping you from moving forward with your life is you. Never mind, Elena. I've seen people just like this guy all over the world. They never change. For me, it's a struggle just to get through each day, nibbling on this bread that these kind folks give me. Oh, I guess he's like... this is his status quo now. I mean, he could probably... If he lived in another town, though, maybe his status quo would be very much shaken up. Especially, like, with all the monster attacks happening. Guys like me, I guess we just ain't cut out for work, so lay off of me, will ya? Okay. I'll lay about getting free bread. Alright. So many people here. Hello, little girl. Hey, you know what the Day of Darkness is? Real scary stuff happens on that day. You wouldn't believe how scary it is. But this country will be okay, because Lord Granas is protecting us. It won't be scary for all of us. Well, that's good news, if true. Right, Elena? Ryudo. Hey, are you guys gonna stay here from now on? No, we're leaving rather shortly. There's still more that we must take care of. What? You should stay here. Lord Granas will protect you here. It's dangerous if you go elsewhere. I'm afraid that we must. Ryudo and the others have things they must attend to. Recently, my husband of many years passed away. He left his world peacefully. I thank Lord Granas for that. You're thankful that your husband died? Whatever for. I mean, and like for a peaceful ending instead of, I don't know, getting slaughtered by monsters? My dear husband was with me until he passed on, and we were very happy together. I'm also grateful to Lord Granas for that. Yes, I understand. I too am grateful to Lord Granas that my companions and I have made it this far. Everything should be as Lord Granas wishes. I will never forget my gratitude to Lord Granas, no matter what happens. Hello, kiddo. Hey, guess what? Hang on, I need some water. I know why Lord Granas came down to St. High Mountains. Lord Granas is in the sky, right? Jumping down from way up there could be dangerous. Oh, so Lord Granas came down using the nearby mountains as a staircase, eh? Lord Granas didn't want to get hurt by jumping all the way down from the sky. The St. High Mountains made a nice stairs. Lord Granas knew that the people needed help. Being hurt would help no one. Lord Granas is so kind and thoughtful. I may not know much of this deity of yours, but I must commend you on your creative way of thinking. Says, there, kiddo. Alright, hello, lady. Oh, look, it's a geohound. Little thirsty grandma here. He's kinda cute, eh? What? He's already got a girlfriend. Hold on there. I have employed Ryudo as a bodyguard. And while that duty may be complete, it does not mean that we're... Oh, so you two have split up. That's too bad. Poor dear, needs some comforting, do you? Which person are you trying to comfort? No, lady, I don't. Oh no, Ryudo, run. Thirsty grandma here. I need a little excitement. This place is a bit too peaceful. Pretty dull, I'd say. Oh well. I know, what do you think? Filthy grandma. You're not one of those typical religious grannies. I was trying to get Ryudo to give her some excitement, some spice in life. Okay, these are... Okay, let's check out these two houses. Got some residential areas. Just like mice everywhere. Aw, they're like hiding under the tables and chairs. Makes me feel bad. Oh, hello, lady. My husband is not only a devoted member of the Church of Granas, he is also a most distinguished architect in this town. His skills have been recognized by Pope Zera, and he has been creating designs based on our religious doctrine. That figures. So that is why this country's buildings have such distinctive designs, is it? The homes, windmills, and even the library all are ordinary types of structures, yet each has its own meaning. Designs based on religious doctrine? I find this very interesting. And what do such designs express? Well, from what I've heard, they express spiritual harmony and human emotional bonds and such. The designs of our country's buildings have various meanings. These meanings are understood only by my husband. If that's really the case, how can this be meaningful to everyone else? I'm gonna pick apart her story. Hello, sir. Are you the architect? This country's buildings convey a sense of warmth. These corner-free, curvy designs sublimely express our spiritual harmony. But the inside's, like, square. Yeah, I don't really understand any of it. Oh, but it's true. Everything I've said about these buildings and their designs is absolutely true. As a designer, I know. Just trust me, bro. I have been entrusted as an expert on all of our country's architecture. My appointment came directly from Pope Zera himself. You see, Pope Zera understands and values my artistic spirit. As an architect who is faithful to the church tradition... Hey, Elena, did you hear that? Pope Zera's understanding. Maybe he'll understand all about the meddling you did. Wait, what? Oh, I am sure he's much more understanding than some impatient geohounds that I know. I wonder if this could be our last argument. Oh no, she's like, oh no, I'm gonna miss this. Oh, you work for Pope Zera, do you? Congratulations. Your companion must also be very pleased. Why, yes. Truly, it is a wonderful thing, but... Oh. Okay. The main architect. Oh, we got a downstairs in this building, which means there's an upstairs. Oh, I almost knocked down the vase. I still can't get over what she said. He hooked me by saying, I'll make you the Trade King's wife. I've realized it a lot since then. Now I'm following Pope Zera's kind words, ridding myself of greed and cultivating a pure heart. That's what I'm doing now. So, Elena, why do you want to rush off so quickly and visit this Pope Zera? I would just like to meet him soon. I can wait a little while. I'd rather go with everyone to meet with him. I'm so glad I came to this country. I can hear the sermons of Pope Zera directly at the cathedral. That charismatic, fascinating voice. When he looks at me, I'm unable to move. He has such intense, powerful eyes. Oh my, fangirling over the Pope. So which is the greater, the Pope or the sermon? Eventually my husband will come with me to the cathedral, where he'll learn to change his ways and abandon his strange desires. Hello, are you the husband? I swore I'd be the best trader in the land, and now 10 years after leaving home, I've finally done it. I finally found a country with no other traders. That means no competitors. Wait. As it means, like, this place is self-sufficient, though. Wouldn't that be the case? Then there'll be, like, nothing that you can trade, because they have everything they need. So I win by default. Ha 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 ha! Get a load of this imbecile. I'm so happy now that I'm the best. Now I can become a living legend. The Trade King. That's me. So what do you trade? It brims with confidence. Do you suppose he can truly fulfill his lofty goals? Oh no. Arrowroot, very popular in Lilige. Or Lilige. Hey, stop trying to copy me. I've cornered the market. We just came from there and I'm pretty sure no one wants to eat arrowroot over there anymore. Anywhere. Like, just not even as a delicacy. Ha! How old is your information? No one eats the arrowroot now. In fact, people to test the sight of it. The people in this country are also laid back. They don't know anything about money. That's why I'll be the trade king here. Don't they kind of like give away their money though? It seems like they're all about like giving away free bread and stuff. Like, let's get away from this guy. He irritates me. Let's check upstairs. Oh, hello. Every day, my dad just talks about trade, trade, trade. Mom just talks about Pope Zera, Pope Zera. They're both slackers. Now, you should never talk about your parents that way. You say your parents are slackers, but I do not see you working hard to make any sort of difference. Me? I'm busy today as usual. I have to play with my squeak ball in the morning. Then Sam or Millie in the afternoon. Oh, packed schedule, Missy. I'm not like my soccer parents. I've got a schedule to keep up with. Busy, busy all the time. Okay. Family of slackers. How are these people making money here? Like the husband that has like terrible trade ideas. Wife that just listens to the Pope all day. We got the library here. Oh, there's like a lot of lore in the library. Maybe I'll go there last. I guess we'll go around. Let's go check out all the houses first. Sister, excuse me. Oh, yes, what can I do for you? Well, oh shoot, what was it? Don't you know? Sister, there's something I'd like to ask you. Oh, yes? What is it? Oh shoot, I forgot. Sheesh. Excuse me, sister. What was it again? I can only remember that I wanted to ask you something. I forgot. Well, feel free to ask me whatever it was when you remember. Okay. Maybe we'll check back on her later. Maybe she'll remember. Oh, they're eating the cheese. Run! My cheese. My little rupee cheese. The Cathedral Knights are so cool. They never break rank. They just keep going. So serious and tough looking. Shows that they don't care if they might get killed. Kinda creepy if you think about it. The fact that they're always dead silent is what spooks me about them. I don't know if anyone knows what they're thinking. Nothing phases them. They've got nerves of steel. They just keep on marching. I wish I could march with the Cathedral Knights. Yeah, really? I think it'd be the worst job ever. You've always got to follow orders and do what you're told. No thanks. Now, Ryudo, what do you mean by that? They're dedicated to their work. The Cathedral Knights are awesome, man. They're never afraid. Not even afraid of getting killed, huh? You sounds like they're the ones doing the killing. Ominous presence. Talk to that lady. Got a little turned around here. Hello, man. You guys know who Selena's? And have you heard of the Hammer of Granas? Selene is the Inquisitor who investigates heretics. Oh boy, do we know Selene. Huh, Selene. Yeah, I know her. How do you know about her, though? Oh, people everywhere know about her. I mean, Selene is amazing. Do you know the real Selene? And she's so gorgeous you gasp for breath. That's Selene. She's bright but mild-mannered. She's got a saintly smile. She's the very image of love and kindness. Oh boy, let me tell you, would I like to be investigated by Selene late at night, all alone in the cathedral? Dude. Ha! She'd purify you before you could think another thought. Yeah, Rita knows. Oh, I've been engulfed in wicked thoughts. If only Selene were here to mete out some of her strict punishment. Oh god, he wants a dommy mommy. It's not gonna be the pleasurable kind of dominance, though. It's gonna be like, ow, I'm dying kind of dominance. Can I go in that house? Okay, these are just like probably inaccessible houses. This town looks pretty big. It's like another lane over there. Let's see. Hello, another grandma? Wait, did I talk to this grandma already? Not yet. How many grandmas? I've been to the Siram Kingdom, over on the other side of the Raoul Hills. This country is calmer and nicer. The Siram Kingdom's a nice country, but it's a bit too rambunctious for us older folks. Oh, I've heard rumors that they like to party it up over there. Festivals and whatnot. Eh, Roan? Yes, I have heard of that. Here in this peaceful country, my husband and I like watching the windmills turn and viewing the lovely hills around us. No partying for you. Daily life is very plain and simple here, but for us it's a happy life. We're glad we came to this country. I'm envious that you could find such peace and quiet. I wish to one day find a peaceful place. I have been to the Siram Kingdoms on the other side of Raoul Hills, but I like this quiet country better. Hello, Grandpa. You folks sure like to look flashy, eh? Why, just look at all those things you're wearing. My, it's our gear. Huh? Oh, they're tools of the trade. Oh, I see. You're peddlers, are you? Even though you're young, it's a tough business. Maybe I'll buy something. No, this is for killing and not selling. What? What do you mean? What do you mean to say you're not peddlers? Then why are you wearing such a big getup? Do you not know what mercenaries are? I mean, you've probably seen knights, right? You know what a sword is? Look, old man, I'm a geohound. A geohound. Understand? Geohound. Oh, okay, I get it. I can hear just fine. Don't yell. But tell me, what's a cheap hound anyway? Rito, do not get so worked up over it. People out here never heard of geohounds. Say, Sonny, you know about the cheap hounds? Geopounds you were talking about a minute ago? I'd like one of those. How much are they? Ugh, you don't have a clue. I said don't get too worked up over it. I don't think I can go over to those houses over there. I think there's one more house though. House number 3. We went to 1, 2, and 4 already. Hello. My husband has been sent to serve as a priest in a church in a faraway town. I'm very worried about how he's doing. When Valamar's power gets stronger, rumors start flying, don't they? I wouldn't worry if he was here, but we can have faith that Lord Granas is protecting him. Please rest assured. If you have faith, everything is sure to be fine. I'm sorry, it's just that lately I keep hearing people saying the day of darkness is coming. My son admonishes me and says I'm a worrywart. Do you think I worry too much? It is only natural for you to worry about your husband. After all, he is very dear to you and he is so far away. As long as my husband is not harmed. Oh, Lord Granas, please protect him. My mom's always worried about my dad. He's gone far away. And now people are saying lots of scary stuff about Valmar. Aren't you worried about your dad? Nah, my dad's a priest, you know. He works for Lord Granas, so I'm sure Lord Granas is taking care of him. Yes, if you have faith, and you pray for his protection, I'm sure he will be fine. Oh, Elena, so naive. She's going back to our naive ways. Lord Granas has eyes that can see lots farther than mine can, and hands that are much bigger than mine. So Lord Granas has gotta be watching over my dad for us, using those big old hands to protect him. Yes, of course. It does not matter if you are separated or not. Lord Granas will protect all of you. There's no need to worry. Lord Granas is protecting everyone. Oh, child. Child in a peaceful town. Alrighty. Let's go to the library. Yeah. Where's the library? Over here. There's a lot of stuff in here. There's a lot of lore dump. Oh, hello. Welcome to the library. Here you may read the Holy Light and the Light of Lord Granas. Each is divided into several volumes, so if you wish to read them in order, start from the left side of the shelf. Okay. Welcome to the library. I will briefly explain the rules for using this facility. Basically, you are free to read any of the books in this building. However, no books can be checked out. Huh? Really? You don't want people to lose them. Certain activities are prohibited in this building. Please refrain from writing in the books, and do speak softly. Sure, that makes sense. In addition, there shall be no sunbathing or napping, since books may get drooled on. Also, no foot races, hide and seek, or... Huh? Wait, what in the blazes is this woman talking about? No eating, drinking, cooking, banqueting, trade talks, marriage proposals, career counseling, fortune-telling, or mushy stuff. Ma'am? Ma'am, am I hearing you right? The fact that those are rules means that those have probably happened. And finally, no violence. That includes punches, kicks, tackles, shoulder throws, and don't even think of using weapons, okay? Enough already, sheesh. Anyway, there's no actual limit to the number of activities prohibited in this building. Do you understand the basic ones? Not quite, I'm afraid. Would you mind explaining it all to me once more? Merrig, when did you learn to crack wise? No, let's not do it again. That concludes my explanation of the library usage rules. Are there any questions? Yeah, I've got one. How can you take this job seriously? Excuse me? Does this library have holy scriptures, legends, and fairy tales? Oh, certainly. You may read anything you like here. We only ask that you return the books to the places afterwards. Now and then, it is nice to sit back and enjoy a good read. What do you all think? I agree completely. I love learning new things. Ryudo, shall we stay here for a while? Oh, but Ron wants to read. No matter how hard one tries, there is not a lot that one person can learn in one lifetime. That's why it's good to have books to refer to. Whoever invented the book was a great person indeed. And then whoever invented the mass production of books is even greater. If there's anything you need to find out, you can look for it in a book. That's why this library is here. Alright, let's read. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot in here. The Holy Light Book 1. Know that long ago, all lived in the light. All knew the love of Granas. The earth was bountiful, and the people's hearts were glad. And so did Valimar find the world. The taint of darkness spread across the land, and the heart of man was despoiled of its innocence. Light and darkness moved to battle, by fate ordained. Men too prepared for war, their numbers divided between light and darkness. And so began the battle of good and evil, fought without ceasing upon the fields of eternity, day yielding not to night. The dead had long ceased to be counted, when at length Granas and Valimar fixed their eyes upon each other, better to make an end. What, did Merrick write this? Its formal title is The Holy Light. Quite an inflated title for a dumbed-down version of the original scripture. This was meant to be read by common folks, right? Yes, that's right. Have you read it before? Why the hell would I do that? Anyway, I've heard it all before, though not exactly in this form. But is there a book 2? Holy Light Book 2. Darkness fell before the light. The earth was split asunder, land sunk into the sea, and sea vomited land as Valmar's spirit was sealed. A new moon was hung in the heavens. It is written that when the moon burns in remembrance, so misfortune will soon follow. Thus portends judgment of the righteous, and is called Valmar's moon, for the shadow of the Dark One lies long and heavy. There's much to meditate on within these pages. I'll have to sleep on it, which shouldn't be a problem, given the reading material. You should at least be familiar with everything you find boring or difficult to read. Chances are they're all important. He speaks truly. You guys have been hanging out with Roan too much. The Holy Light Book 3. The darkness stirred even as the seals were set, anxious again to work upon the hearts of men. So strong is its hatred of light. And Granas set a part of his spirit aside, fashioning the sun to restore the ruined land. And then, wounded, the light slept. Does not the light of the sun shine even now? Does not the land await the return of its true God? May the light come quickly. Does not Ryudo tire of this? Does he not want to put his fist through this book? May his suffering end quickly. Which part of it bothers you? The part that says whoopee for Granas. Let's run about happily, trailing brightly colored ribbons from our hands. I guess that cannot be helped. It is that kind of book, but it is sort of one-sided. So why don't we listen to the other side? I'm interested what the followers of darkness have to say. Have to be fair, isn't it? Yeah, like, Reno's kind of right? And like the first book, it mentioned that like there were men on both sides that started fighting, which means it was a two-factional war. This wasn't just like the Battle of the Devil or whatever. It's funny though, Reno's just like, I just want to punch this book. Oh, this is a different book. The Light of Lord Granas, Chapter 1. Once upon a time, people were in trouble. There was nothing in the world, and the people kept fighting all the time. One day, a huge light appeared in the sky and began to shine on the earth. The light blessed the earth and told the people to stop fighting. The light was Lord Granas. I feel like this is a book for kids. The people listened to Lord Granas and stopped fighting. Then the world became beautiful. Trees grew everywhere, birds sang sweetly, and fish played in the blue sea. Seeds rode the winds, and flowers bloomed all over. The land became a true paradise. The people all praised Lord Granas and lived happily. This is painful. How many young minds have been totally warped by this bogus story? You have to admit, this is quite a major work. I have never heard of it. Which explains why your eyes aren't glazed over like everyone else's. What stories do they tell kids where you're from, Merrig? The sun also rises, and the sun also sets. The rivers run to the sea. The sea is not full. The rain returns unto the heavens. Such is the manner in which our cycles begin. The legends are taught to the young, even as I was instructed, while yet a youth. Trees grows, beaver eat tree. Tree falls, beaver builds dam. More trees grow. I get it. The Light of Lord Granas, Chapter 2. But one day the sky suddenly grew cloudy, and the daytime became as dark as night, and a heavy rain began to fall. A scary monster came to make traps to catch people who didn't take care of their hearts. These people became monsters. One after another, the monsters began to attack people who were living happily. Lord Granas saw what the bad people were doing and lifted a giant sword to protect the good people from the monsters. Some people had run away when they saw the monsters, but when they saw Lord Granas fighting, they came back to help. The battle lasted for a long time, and the people who became monsters did not live through it. To keep any more people from dying, Lord Granas decided to fight the king of monsters, whose name was Valmar. Your people burden themselves with dread at a tender age. Your fear of demons and darkness must indeed be great. I wouldn't know. I've never seen a demon. Wait, what are you saying? You misspeak. What are you talking about? Miss Millennia, like, duh. Right. But even if she's the wings of Valmar, which doesn't make much sense. She's not like the Trumps in the story. Yeah, she's sexy, that's why. Okay. Oops. Yeah, it's like, we know of a demon. Okay, I think there's actually more books on the table that we can read. Hey, this one's not about religion. How unusual. Strange that such a book would be here. Let's see. Raising squeak paws. Yeah, let's like cleanse our palate by reading a livestock book. Basically, the squeak paw nerds needs no care. If it cries, just shear its wool and milk it. You'll be fine. You're kidding me. That's all that's in there? Wow. Okay, I guess they don't really have true agriculture books in here. Yes, I guess so. It's the kind of book you'd use for a report in school. Maybe it as a report got mixed in with the other stuff. Okay, The Light of Lord Granas, Chapter 3. End of the series here. At the end of a long battle, Lord Granas killed Valmar, but was very badly hurt. The people gathered in worry around Lord Granas. Suddenly, a huge moon appeared in the sky, frightening the people. The sight of this scary moon made the people fear that Valmar was not dead. Seeing this, Lord Granas threw a part of himself into the sky and made the sun. Lord Granas said, "I'll watch over you if you keep your heart pure. Valmar will never appear again." Then he went to sleep. Since then, Valmar has stayed hidden away from the bright sun. Even while sleeping, Lord Granas, even now, still watches over people, so that they will never again be tempted by Valmar. Makes me think about how we were taught that the moon was unlucky when we were kids. Yes, as in the book, that moon is called Valmar's moon. No wonder people have the feeling that it's a bad omen. I was not aware. Heh. Hey, Roan, remember how scared you'd be when you'd mess around and your parents would throw you out of the house at night? Wait, that never happened to me, so I'm not quite sure. That's something in Ryuta's childhood, I guess. You keep forgetting that you were the only kid destructive enough, that his own parents had no choice but to toss him to the wolves. So I suggest you shut your damn beak, bird. Roan was a good boy. You weren't. Wait, what's this? Let's sing the Song of Light? Looks like the words to the Song of Light. Let's see. With the morning light, the wood abounds, a miracle is brought to pass. Pure water, a teardrop, peace, light, love sounds. The fruit of the fields breathes ripeness, the wind of blessings blows across the world. All is filled with thanksgiving. Storm and stress and darkness at last. Turn to the light and joy of a warm day. Oh Lord, thank you for your wondrous words. Or works, rather. Doesn't have much of a beat. Perhaps if Elena were to bring it to song. Elena, you gonna sing it? Okay, I think that's all the books here. But yeah, kind of interesting. Like, we got some probably very translated down books. It's kind of like the Bible, how it's been like translated so many times from its original language that like a lot of the meaning has probably been lost or like skewed to suit the time that it was translated. And of course the children's Bible always like dumbs things down. Pretty grand statue they've got here. What a magnificent statue! We have finally arrived in St. Heim. It's like the one that was in Carbo before it got destroyed. It has been a long, taxing journey. Traveling with all of you has been both exciting and educational. Thank you. Okay. That looks like a lot of hard work polishing Lord Granas' statue. I bet some places are hard to reach. Like the wings, for example. The dust gathers between the feathers. It's really hard to polish in there. Right, but I do it somehow, Miss Songstress. I suppose there are some splendid statues of Lord Granas where you live, eh? Oh, yes. Oh, when we had the statue of Lord Granas in my home village, the sisters would clean it every morning. Miss Songstress, you've been traveling, eh? How does it feel to see the same images of Lord Granas in many different towns? Actually, my travels end here. Granas Cathedral is my destination. I mean, we've seen other statues, right? Maybe there's little differences here and there. Hey, why are you looking so downcast? Elena, you're usually so cheerful and bright. You're right. We should be grateful that we've arrived safely. Miss Songstress, are you going to the cathedral? If you are, please have a look at how magnificent it is. I will. And remember to tell everyone all about the cathedral when I return home. Oh, They're gonna hope that we return to Carbo after this. So yeah, we can check out the cathedral, but obviously we're not ready to go inside yet. Oh wow, we're like so high up. It's like snowing up here. Ryudo, as I said earlier, it is okay with me if we visit Pope Zero tomorrow. Well, oh, all right, if that's what you want. I don't care. Okay, so it's decided. We should visit this town for a while. Yeah, okay, let's head back to town. Alrighty. Yeah, she wants to rest first. Rest and clean up. Okie doke. I guess we'll save. We'll go to the inn and save. And then, yeah, after partaking a meal, we'll head over to the cathedral. Alrighty, just follow the fence line. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to get to those houses. It just kind of like, the stuff on the outer edges just makes you feel like this is a grander town than like where you're actually allowed to venture. Alrighty. Can I go in any of the rooms? No. Mostly just gonna dine at the table. I guess there's just statues everywhere. Welcome, welcome, welcome. May you be blessed by Lord Granas. We will spend the night in the next episode, because we've been going for quite a while. We'll spend the night, and then we'll head over to the cathedral next time. Let's save down here. File 18. Alright, St. Heim Inn. Alrighty. Got to enjoy the peacefulness of St. Heim. Just hope everything goes well at the cathedral, because, yeah, I can see this going south based on our interactions with Celine. Is the cathedral gonna really welcome Elena in open arms? We'll just have to find out next time, I guess. Well, I hope you guys are having a fun and relaxing time, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.